What's going on, guys? This is Alex with Actualized Life. On here, I share useful insights that help you maximize your potential in life. And in today's video, I'm going to share how I use the Wim Hof Method app to optimize my breathing and track everything for me. Now, keep in mind, everything that I'm going to be sharing with you can be found in Wim Hof's new book, written literally a month ago in 2020, and also in his free mini course. So I'll be sure to link those in the description below. And instead of me just standing here talking to you, I figured it would be more useful to do a live demonstration of the actual app on my iPhone. So let's get right into it. What's going on, guys? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing the actual app. Here's what it looks like. I'm just going to click right on it. You'll see here that there's different sections within the app. So you have the home button, you have the e-learning, you have a timer, which I rarely use, and then your results page, and then a profile page. So in this learning, I definitely recommend you check out the explanation videos. These are really helpful. It's free. They'll give you an introduction. They're really short videos, basically going over the method, the breathing, the cold exposure, and the power of the mind. And he'll also get into some stretching here as well, which is pretty helpful. All right, and then he also has the mini class, which I did on my desktop, but you can do it on your phone as well. This is totally free. Goes in more depth. I definitely recommend you check out the mini course. And then as far as the breathing itself, which is what this video is about, I click here, and then I click OK, start now. Now you can customize this however you want. You can have the breathing pace be faster or slower. You can see the snail versus the rabbit. You can decide whether you want to hear Wim Hof's voice guiding you, which I like to have, or you can decide not to. The ping and the gong, I believe that's when you finish up each phase within the breathing. And I've done another video as far as how the phases of the breathing, right, as far as the hold, the recovery breath, and the sets and the reps that you should be doing. This is him actually doing the breathing with you as far as the guided part. I like to leave that on, and then there's some background music. I just leave everything on to keep it simple. All right, and what we do is click start. And now you should be hearing Wim Hof's voice, all right? So recommended to take about 20 to 30 breaths. I do the 30 breaths. Once it's time to do the hold, I do the hold after 30 breaths, all right? But you don't need to do 30 breaths. If you're taking really deep inhales, then you might get away with just 15 to 20. And it gives you the option after 15 breaths to click and then to do the hold breath, right? So you want to breathe in from your stomach into your chest, and then exhale lightly. And we're getting on, we're close to 15. So once we get to 15, I'm going to just click on it. Usually I would do 30. And again, the phone, all you need to do is just tap, all right?
Whenever you feel a
so now we're at 15 breaths. We can tap to go into retention, so we'll do that. Now, this is the hold phase, right? So we did 30 of those, and now it automatically goes into it after 30. You don't need to tap anything, but since I only did 15, I did need to tap. And now we're doing the hold, right? So the hold is when after we do the last inhale and low exhale. So now you just hold as long as you can, all right? When you're first starting out, you're probably going to be able to do about a minute, maybe a minute to a minute and a half. After a week or two, that'll gradually increase to a minute and a half to 2 minutes. And then eventually, you might even get to 3 minutes and 4 minutes, which is pretty impressive. All right, and what this is showing you is how much oxygen you're able to take in and store within your body, and ultimately how alkaline your body is, and getting the acid out, right? So more alkaline, less acidic. Now we're going to assume that you held it for a minute. So once you have the need to breathe in,
1 minute,
just breathe in and tap.
Take a deep
all right,
breath
and now you're going to do the, I don't even know why I'm showing you. You should be able to see the screen here. So after you tap, now you do the breath in, and you hold it for 15 seconds. All right, and once that 15 seconds is up,
2, 1,
that is round 1. So now it's going to automatically get into round number 2. All right, and what I do is 3 rounds. You can either do 2 rounds when you're first starting out. A good target is 3 rounds, maybe even 4 rounds if you feel up for it. Usually takes me about 10 minutes to do this. I'm able to hold my breath for about 2.5 minutes, which I'll show you my results after about a couple weeks of doing this. And yeah, I mean, initially I was doing this just with on his YouTube channel, he has a meditation there, but I would have to do the tracking and the timing myself, which isn't accurate, of course. So this app is definitely accurate if you want to track your results, and just the guided breath. I think it's very useful when you're doing the breathing. All right. So let's assume we just went through 3 rounds. We simply click finish, and there are the results. So what it would have is each round, how long you were able to hold the breath. And then it gives you an average of all 3 rounds. And then when you're done, you just click save, and it saves it for that date. All right. Since I don't want to save this, I'm just going to reset it. And you can go to your results right here and see what your results were for that day. So today is Tuesday, November 3rd. As you can see here, my results, the first round I did 2 minutes, second round I did 2:10, and then 2:35. And it averaged out to about 2:15. All right, and you can see the progress here. I started using the app last Friday, and you can see where I started, right? I started just with 1 minute, and then 2 minutes, and then 2:12, and then it's gradually increased. I started doing 2 minutes yesterday, now there I am there, all right? So you can see your ability to store oxygen within the body by using this app. It's also a lot easier. I don't have to think as much, where before I'd have to do the counting myself. So it's definitely useful there. I haven't taken any of these paid courses here, the classic video, the power of the mind. That seems most interesting to me, and then the fundamentals course. I've seen some reviews on it. If you want to go deeper into this work, definitely go into it. But as far as the practices themselves, all you really need is the explanation and the mini course, and definitely get the book. That goes into more detail as well. And the 3 practices are simply the breathing, which I do first thing in the morning, then the stretching, which if I go back here to the explanation, he goes over some stretches here with you. All right. And then the cold shower, right? And when you're first starting out with the cold shower, just do 15 seconds, right? Turn it cold all the way, and then you'll increase to 30 seconds, and then 45 seconds, and a minute, all right? But yeah, just to keep this video short, that's how I do the breathing. That's how I use the app for the breathing. Super helpful, definitely recommend it, and that's it. So that's it for today, guys. I definitely recommend you check out the app, get the new book, get the free mini course, and start practicing the method yourself. Do it for 10 to 20 days. See if it's empowered you in any way, which is what we're all about here at Self-Actualized Life. If you received any value in this video, be sure to leave a like and comment. Thank you so much again for watching, and be sure to look out for future videos by subscribing below.